good that feels to see you, buddy. So Dave's shoes have come apart. Luckily, Brad has a pair of shoes in the truck we left behind that was 4.5 miles away. So these guys are gonna man up and they're gonna hike. They'll get some video on the way back to the truck, and then you guys can start over again.
That's right.
But they said they'd be back by dark. So be smart, be careful.
So if you guys aren't back by dark, we just wait longer.
There is a spring right here.
It's right in here. There's some berries here. Should we try them?
Yeah, right now.
They're blue.
Don't eat them. This is a good little refreshing sit spot. Watch Ben work spot.
It's a good spot right here.
No,
It's like
animals.
sandy.
What did we just do here?
Ben, you just fell in the water.
Holy crap.
You good?
Did you? Oh. So I got to be honest with you guys. This has been an awesome day. We've had it pretty easy so far, but we're right now getting ready to get some water for dinner. We don't have much to eat, but we're getting water for dinner, and we've had a great day. Brad and Dave aren't back yet, so we're just waiting for them to come back. We're gonna cook up some small morsels for dinner, and I gotta tell you, this dads versus wild thing is pretty awesome.
We got to get over there. We're over here. A little bit of a drop in some bushes. Let's see. Yeah, we're down right here, Dave. Okay. These are those thorny bushes, though. So try to come around.
Is it all thorny?
Yeah. We're going sideways through these freaking sticker bushes.
Yeah, man.
Anything snag? Anything? We're good? All right. We're just back out the way we came.
How are we gonna start a fire without Dave?
I'll do it, Ben. We don't need friggin' Dave with his cheating antics. Here. Then I want the redo.
Are we starting here?
Done.
All right. Dave has 5 seconds.
Oh, come
5
on.
seconds.
5 seconds.
5
Yep.
seconds after 10 minutes of freaking prep.
Well, we didn't associate any rules here.
Sorry, Devin.
You can get Clearwater up where Marcus is at if you want.
It's not running fast though, but I got a little thing here.
We're gonna boil it.
I got a leaf. I got a leaf right underneath it. It's making a nice little spout coming
But
out.
we're gonna boil it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, this will be clear by the time we get back. We'll head back to camp.
We'll just get the clear
Start a
stuff.
fire.
Toss it over to him. Let him get it clear.
Can you get this bowl?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, you had more mud in there than you did water.
I had a little bit of mud.
I mean, that's good looking water right there.
good looking water.
Giardia and everything. When it comes to water, you gotta be smart.
Yeah. And
Get it?
you got to get these shoes, because I really appreciate the
Dude,
fact
let's
that,
new boot goofing on those suckers right there.
yeah.
You just rubbed the whole sole off of it.
Your heels exposed. I mean,
Oh.
right now the moccasins though, you'll leave no track.
I mean, I could walk through the forest quiet. That's a large male.
All right, I think we're almost 30 minutes in. Probably a mile and a half.
Being close. Well,
Closer to 2 miles. Yeah, probably halfway there. We're huffing and puffing.
Man, it's uphill. I didn't realize.
Yeah. Always looks different
Yeah.
going back out than what you saw coming in. So.
Okay, check this out. Oh. Now, a lot of you guys wouldn't drink out of this or eat out of this.
Are you gonna drink it right now?
Nope.
New boot goofing.
Dang right.
Feeling good?
Feeling good.
Like you should?
Yep.
Feeling blessed. Never stressed.
Oh man. Oh man. That is not an easy hike back to this freaking truck, but man, it's a sight for sore eyes. We definitely freaking took the hard way. Freaking steep. Yeah. Oh, well, there it is.
So this is the first test with the life straw.
It is 440.
It's good water.
Is it?
Estimated
We'll see.
Operation Poop.
We'll see how you're doing in about
tomorrow.
3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, or middle of the night. Marcus runs across camp. It's either a bear or
You're not gonna hear that. It's
Gotta
gonna be
go.
like, it's gonna be like, uh-oh.
yep.
All right, made it to the truck. We're on our way back.
My
Freaking-
legs hurt.
Yeah,
Oh my
I did not do any hills in my training. Freaking thighs are burning.
Oh, that hurt so bad.
And Ben, when you see this, I'm sorry, but I did accidentally leave your GoPro in the woods, but don't worry, we found it. So, little tidbit for you, buddy. Oh, isn't this pretty?
That's pretty impressive. That was 8 seconds. You gotta admit, that's man stuff right there. That is man stuff.
Right? I like this, man. It's actually pretty comfortable. It's a double brick.
You double bricked it though. This guy right here, if I move at a wrong angle, I'm gonna have to have a tetanus shot in my bum. I wonder what Dave and Brad are doing right now.
They're still hiking is what they're doing.
I know.
We have to be a little more than halfway.
Yeah, I think we're more than halfway. We're just taking a breather. These 44 and 45-year-old legs don't move like they used to, and they get sore.
They're starting to seize up, man.
Yeah, we may not make it back to camp, so.
Honestly, it's like it's gonna be a tough last leg.
So luckily we're mostly going downhill till we take off the trail up to our camp, so. Whew.
Woof.
Oh, I hope we don't die out here.
If we had fish or a steak or a bear steak,
I would not put it steak, girl.
we could
Get tetanus.
We could put a pan on top of that
listen. We could though, right?
if you really wanted to.
If you burnt that off really good,
Meat eaters would do it.
yeah. Yep. You could. That's fashioning stuff.
It is a little chillier than I had thought, so I have fashioned my hat back into my pants.
But you see
Right,
what
Joe
it's
Rogan?
doing? You see what it's doing right there?
It's gonna break.
It's gonna melt.
think?
That is some weak
What was it,
metal.
curling in?
Dude, it's all curling. That's funny.
Burn, baby.
Okay, here we go, guys. Final push. Final push.
We got some water to filter.
Some water out of the stream.
Fill up our packs of filtered water.
That's not survival. I don't know what is.
Right.
I mean, that's like survival 101. Water filtered from the stream.
Created drinkable water. At least we hope.
Okay. That was a longer trek than we had both expected. There's a lot of uphill. I think we're almost back though. Okay. Here we go.
52 kilometers later.
Pretty tough. The uphill is no joke. It's not.
It's not fun. Plus
Well,
those big rocks, it's hard to
gra-
walk
that's
in.
like
We're just freaking out of shape, so.
Well, that doesn't help
that.
either.
Yeah.
None of us were gonna say that.
gradual is worse than freaking hiking and then plateauing. Hiking and plateauing.
Oh my gosh.
There's no plateau.
Nope.
You know what would really set this off though? Legit? Mushrooms.
This is really bad. So one of the things it said to study the natural plants in the area.
We didn't do anything.
We don't even know if a mushroom's edible.
It looks edible. It was hard, dude. That's the hardest physical thing I think I've freaking ever done.
We were just talking to Ben's like, I'm wondering if not doing sleeping bags was a mistake. It's getting chilly.
The truth is, I mean, if we
Really
needed
cold
to,
tonight.
we could just freaking all wrap around this little circle, like a good old circle.
Nope. Easy. No. Easy.
They
Might be too sore to walk tomorrow. Might be hard getting Dave out of that canopy tomorrow.
Dude, like my stomach muscles are real sore too.
Oh yeah, dude, you went
Ribs,
uphill.
subs.
Oh, carrying that pack.
Oh my gosh, dude. It feels like I did some
I
workout.
don't know if it was a good idea to
Stomach.
take the pack, G. You should have just pocketed that freaking weapon and ran. Cause we kind of are surviving because we don't have a sleeping bag.
We don't have a lot.
No, we're still doing it. How do you feel as a whole? Do you think that you're going to be sending a letter to the shoe company?
I would.
I feel so run down, dude. I've never felt so run down.
But let me tell you. So we were talking about this earlier. Brad,
You guys did 10 miles.
besides the debacle last night, Brad, just think if you wouldn't have went back and got your other shoes.
Oh yeah, what if I wouldn't have went and got them?
So Brad called me last night and said, dude, I messed up.
I'm glad you went
I
back.
forgot my shoes. You lost
How much
2
time?
hours.
How much
I mean-
extra time did it
Anyway,
cost you?
Hour and a half,
Beef,
2
beef.
hours, somewhere around there.
Boom, right there.
5-minute drive.
So,
back.
yeah,
Yeah, it
I think
was.
Ben's getting at
I'm just saying,
that
crappy things end up being blessings.
because you're
but-
right. 'Cause,
Wear my
like,
tennis
if you
shoes.
didn't do that, I'd have been
Okay, well, I'll be
screwed.
devil's advocate here.
Okay.
Okay, maybe, just maybe, you could have brought some
Roman.
good shoes. Yep.
Oh, wow. Dude,
Man wipe time.
dude, I'm telling you.
Because the last thing I was expecting was spaghetti. And there are a lot of surprises on this whole trip.
Hey,
I think.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think by
Yeah,
far the
shoes.
biggest surprise was Dave walking out of his soul.
Surprise.
I think that was probably the most challenging so far.
Dave's soul left his body when his
It
soul...
really progressed quickly. It first started like the heel was flopping, all of
Yeah.
a sudden the thing's off.
Later that night.
It's amazing what a cool fire does.
That one is really trying to thaw out.
This
It's
big
steaming.
one?
Yeah, it's really
I know.
steaming. That's what's smoking you out right now is your big log.
I'm sorry, but we're going to end up using all those tonight as we're
Huddled
wrapped around.
You mean
this
this
fire.
might be the rest of our night? Is this?
I've been...
Except for Andy with his parka and his mini
Dude,
blankets.
I still have a short sleeve shirt on, guys.
I just appreciate
I'm
you
number
guys.
5.
Dude, all I could say is I just appreciate you guys doing this.
Calm it down, dude. We're not gonna freaking hug.
I think
We
you
are
should
going to hug.
I feel like
This is the moment. You gotta have these.
this
you gotta have
is
some
the
history.
moment.
Gotta have some,
Dave, would you
history.
give me a hug right now?
Dave, he was worried sick
I
about
don't think I'm
you.
there yet.
Yeah, Dave might puke on you.
Did you guys hug and say a prayer up there when you took the wrong road? And
Me and Brad had some deep conversations, guys.
dude.
They'll
You guys have history. I get it.
okay,
Step on
let's
that
see who
stick.
can jump over the fire the furthest.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
The highest?
Whatever.
I ain't jumping.
Lord
Is it
take
starting to? Is
I'll
it
do
the
that,
wheeziness starting to go away?
Mine are tied up here.
I'm gonna do some of that stretching.
Gotta do this. Stretch that out. Get that lactic acid out.
Be gone, devil acid.
There's
Oh, Dave. You making us all feel bad.
I'm gonna be honest. Would you like me to check you for ticks right now?
Oh my gosh.
So Dave's stretching out.
That's when you're tracking. So like when you're when you're going up a trail, the animals
This
can't see you.
isn't bright at all.
That's bright enough, though.
That's bright. How you feeling right now,
Dude, I'm good, man.
Brad?
Yep.
Oh dang it! It's dead.
Broke it.
There we go.
Yeah?
Look at that white beard though. That is.
Many unbearable hours later.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give a shout out to how sucky bivvies are.
Bivvies suck.
Bivvies are the worst thing ever. It's midnight and we're freezing our giblets off. That's family friendly, right?
Yep. Except for Andy up there.
Andy's probably... Andy, are you comfy? Oh, of course you are.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So we were joking earlier about all this being by the campfire. Yeah, no, we're all by the campfire.
Because our fucking bivvy started sweating.
We didn't realize that we were gonna have sweaty bivvies.
And Andy start. Oh, and you got an ember by your bum.
That's all right.
Yeah, there's an ember by your bum. Never mind, it melted too.
Yeah, you're kind of in it over there, aren't you?
Ben's like, my bibby's moist, and we all laughed. 5 minutes later, I felt the inside of mine. It was like a rainforest.
Yeah. It's called the greenhouse effect. You know, as soon as the wet happened, it got cold after that.
Moments later.
So it is currently
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock in the morning, and everybody's wide awake.
Not wide awake.
And
Just awake. Fire's rolling down.
We could do that. That's a fun. No, see all the animals coming out.
We need to get a better shelter, right?
that's all it is, dude. We just,
Sleeping bags.
so we
I
thought,
think we need to sleep on the ground.
so for sure, we need tarp underneath us,
You get bit?
and then we need
Burned.
burnt. Tarp
Oh,
underneath
feel some heat
for
on that.
moisture, and then we need an actual, like, something to sleep in, like a tent.
Who has a tarp?
We all have tarps.
Is like a tarp?
No, these aren't tarps.
These are tarps. This is what we've got, is what I'm saying. We've got bivvies and bull crap.
You like fold it up.
2 o'clock. I still feel good about this, guys. These Marcus.
Yeah, I'm in.
We're all right. Andy's give a dang is busted at this point. He's got ember waves of gray.
11 minutes later.
So, captain's log.
Captain's log 20 minutes later. We're
Captain's
still
log.
freezing to death.
It's
Brad's the only one.
3:45. Brad's sleeping like a baby.
What do you think?
So what could we do?
Huh?
Like, I'm not caring
I'm
about
sweating
the
my
shelter. What could we
tail
do to
off.
get us
You need to just come over here.
I'm good.
just like
I'm warm now.
get a crack
Yeah.
on leaves?
In a half hour you won't be. We're thinking this sucks. Like there's, I mean,
Sucks.
so
This definitely sucks.
I keep thinking, I think we need a full-on shelter. Like,
Or a bed?
I do like that idea.
You couldn't come up with any other kind of dad's verse something?
That dude, this is still,
Dad's versus Mesquite Buffet.
I thought it'd be good.
Listen, we all know tomorrow morning about 10 o'clock
that's
when
why
it's
I
freaking
said
65 degrees. We're like,
Well,
nah, we're all
try to
right.
make them super
No,
that
I'm
far
not.
off the ground.
Andy.
I don't think we can do this.
I need something though. I had a bedroll in my bag, in there, and I took it out.
10 seconds later.
That's a nice fire though. All right, so boys, Marcus, just tell everybody what you just told me. So, do you mind if you share a little of your backstory?
My backstory of life.
Yeah, just like when you were 11.
So I didn't have the best upbringing. I was homeless for quite a while. And I don't even remember a lot of it, but I'll have to tell you, this last night had to be one of the hardest nights of my life.
One thing you guys don't know yet, but Marcus has such a cool story, and hopefully we can get some of that story out of him. I still think to this day he needs to have a book, and
People have told me that.
I'm going to keep pushing this. This guy literally lived when he was in elementary school. He put himself in elementary school. He signed himself up, and he lived 4 or 5 years that he lived in the desert by himself in a cave.
in a hole.
In a hole in the ground
It is
by
so
his
weird.
school.
I know it sounds weird, but I had it was right near a school. And let's not, so it was not as much as 4 or 5 years. I mean, it was solid. It was solid. Sheila and I think it was a solid 2 years because going back to the back time at this age, I can remember, and we placed it on just the different seasons.
Yeah.
You know, being the hot, the cold, and the comfortable. But that's it. It was right near an elementary school, and you know, and the weird thing is yeah, I stayed in school and I graduated high school because all the kids were, well, when I was there, all these kids went there, and I was like, well, maybe I should go there. I went here before, and they had my name, and I went to school, and I went to junior high school, and then high school, and everything was good.
Dude, this is gonna be a book. It's gonna happen.
And that's why we think this dad's verse. This is nothing.
I know.
Dad's verse. Well, this is a walk in the
Exactly.
I mean, this is a walk in the park.
Like Roger Rabbit.
He lived in the desert for 2 years.
This
With-
was difficult.
And he still went to elementary by himself.
Still went to school.
It's a heck of a guy.
God bless us with no wind. That's the only thing.
And the sun's coming up, and it's starting to get warmer. Morning job with the water from the spring. It's really a pretty morning, but yeah, that was a bad night. That was the worst night ever. All of us agreed that last night was utterly horrible.
Yeah, it was cold and rough.
I've actually worked out a drop. We're gonna actually have a pin drop for our food tonight. I know we didn't have much to eat last night, but we're gonna have some substantial food tonight to eat.
Nice.
And then there's another thing. Devin's got some personal stuff that came up that he needs to go, and so we're gonna have to make a call to fall with Fab Rats, my brother-in-law. We're gonna have to make a call to him and see if we can get him picked up. And if he wants to share with you guys the reason, then that's great. If not, we'll go with that.
Figured there may be a couple of you that are curious or wondering why this extraction was necessary, and so I told Ben that I would tell a story. When we were hiking down the first day when this whole thing started, we were talking. This was going to be a couple days that we're away from our families and away from everything else that we're going to do. I was talking to, I think it was Dave and Brad, about why I kind of struggled with the time commitment and getting away. I coach a 7th grade football team that's affiliated with the local high school system here in our area, and that's become a pretty special thing for me. The story behind that is little tender for me. Back in 2010, my wife and I were expecting our first baby, a son, and at 38 weeks something happened and we lost him. His name is Jack, and Jack would be 13 this year. Assuming that he wanted to play sports, this would be the age and the grade that he would be playing, and hopefully, if things would have worked out, I could have been coaching. This is one of those things, coaching now for me, that is kind of one of those shouldn't be's. One of those opportunities that just wasn't meant for me. I never thought that I'd be coaching kids this age, and I've been able to do it now for this is my 4th year. And so it's something special for me, something that people, when I explain it to them, they kind of understand. I don't think people really understand how special it is for me. And my first game was this Saturday while we were supposed to be out there. And when I told this story, then, Ben, being who he is, just starts crafting. He's like, we're going to get you that football game. And I'm thankful to Ben and to Fab Rats for Paul coming out and grabbing me and making sure that I could get back for that game.
You guys good with that?
Do it.
Yeah, as long as we're having better food.
What's the food?
Don't care about food.
The food.
What, you're gonna stay if it's better food?
Don't care about food, guys. Thinking of
Andy might be the toughest guy here. He's just giving himself his insulin shot right now
The
on
calorie intake's
camera.
very low.
That's
Yeah,
he's
I don't want
tough,
to have
man.
those two things.
very tired.
Tired boy.
Dave looked like he's contemplating why he brought so much stuff.
It's like this bow was a better con.
Andy, it's going to be better tonight.
Can't get much worse.
No.
They could really.
I think we could.
So see how the tip looks like a little paintbrush?
Little Indian paintbrush.
It's really pretty. There's a lot of wildflowers out.
Out on the road again. All kinds of tracks out here.
That's a deer inside of a deer.
By my estimation, that deer passed by here but around 30 minutes ago.
All of my tracking skills were learned by listening to Louis L'Amour books. Not gonna lie, this morning's a little hard to get out and get going. It's shoulders are sore, legs are really sore.
That is bear, isn't it? Yeah, see, I was seeing some back there that I was like, is that bear?
That's claws, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Paw and claw.
No, that's lion. That's a lion trap, boys.
You eat breakfast, Brad? What do you do for breakfast? I eat McDonald's almost every morning.
Oh, that might be a problem.
You eat McDonald's every morning?
So,
Sausage,
I get up.
That's a lot of McDonald's.
This rattlesnake, that's our first guy. That's water snake. He's a good one.
He's one of the good ones.
Seen a couple snakes today. One will kill you, one's your friend. I'm staying away from all of them, so I'm no hero.
I bet you money it's 15 degrees warmer down here than up there.
Just moving along. It's crazy. Go through some little valleys and meadows, and we're right back in trees.
to a place with golden stream.
This is a beautiful day too.
Where'd the road go? Where did the road go?
This is the road.
Can we just go down the side here?
We go over.
If there's a rock right there, we can jump from there to there.
Right there.
All right, let's filter.
Hey, can you guys hear that? I think our drop's coming in. We're over here.
That is deep.
There is a trailer up here that might be utilized as a camp spot. We're pretty much flattened out. Like we're off the hill. We're almost 1,200 feet below where we were last night.
You have a hammer?
I have a hatchet with the hammer in.
That'll work. Hit me right in the back of the head.
Dads versus wild.
Should we go to that shade?
Yeah, we're gonna go shade. This is where Devin gets picked up. We're gonna keep going down here. We're meeting Paul with Fab Rats. He is extracting Devin.
Man, I know we keep saying how friggin' tired we are, but I'm a friggin' wuss. But we're almost to this meetup point, and we made it.
About an hour ahead of extraction. And I think the sleep is catching up on us. I hear something coming. I can't even tell you how good that feels to see you, buddy. Can we all fit in this to go out?
It'd look like a clown car, but we could probably do it.
Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Well, so thanks for coming to do some extraction.
I'll take Devin and we'll get out of your hair and you guys continue taming the wild.
There you go.
Help us.
This was a good idea, right?
It was a good idea.
Okay.
It's one of yours.
On paper, they're all good. Yep.
Dads versus wild. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I just found this place.
That's fun. That's right.
I think he's out.
He gone. So
You really bring deer?
That just happened.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. It is not deer.
What is it?
You want to know?
Yeah.
It's rabbit and quail.
Rabbit and quail.
Oh, that's good.
huh?
And it is going to be awesome. How do you feel about packing another man's stuff?
Feel good, man. Feels good.
Do you think that David or yours is heavier?
Hey, that's
I think mine.
You think yours?
It's pretty equivalent.
you got to be emotionally prepared to do something like this and be able to handle some adversity. Because when it happens, it's freaking tough.
I'm going to be honest. Last night, it kicked my butt. You guys in the YouTube world, I am humbly coming before you and telling you that the Dads versus Wild, we got beat. Hey, we did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We didn't sleep an ounce
No.
last night.
Sleep.
We probably hiked,
sleep.
we're going to call it 11 and a half, 12 miles. We're going to call that. Those guys hiked a little more than us. So
Uphill both ways.
I'm just going to be honest with you guys. We're going to end this video. I want every one of you guys watching this video, when you're watching alone, the ones that say I can do that, I want you to think about buying a bivvy and sleeping in almost freezing temperatures and seeing how you guys like it. To tell you the truth, we had fun. It's good camaraderie. And to tell you the truth, right now we're going to go get some archery. Truth, guys, I've never been more comfortable in the last 3 days than I have been
Oh yeah, dude.
right here.
I told Ben I could fall asleep right now. This is more comfortable than the last 36 hours we
This
just
was
had.
like you think. You go out, stay the night, 2 nights, no big deal. But like, I don't know. Like something goes wrong, your shoe falls apart. You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Well,
and then you can't.
We brought our emergency stuff. We used it.
Yeah. And like,
we got
circumstances.
we got beat, and it's all right.
That's fine.
It's fine.
We'll try again next time. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. So we just stopped by Archie's, and that was better than making our own food.
Oh, it was definitely good.
And I just want to tell you guys, heck yeah, wait for another adventure. Look at these beards before we leave. Those are going tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I want to dedicate this video to my dad. The best dad any guy could ever ask for. And I know what he would say is you guys are a bunch of idiots. And I love it. So I want to dedicate this video to him and thank you guys so much for watching.